Me and my little niece was just talking, and I said, "Girl, I ain't got no roster. Like now, I said my phone's so dry. That's how I started. I said my phone's so dry. She said, "What's wrong with that?" I said, "Me? No roster?" And then she was like, "Shit, that ain't number peace." I thought about it. I said, "Number peace." I don't got time to be playing with these dudes for real, bro. Like I'm over it. I feel like if you want to date me, you will put the effort in and you will show me that you want to date me. I shouldn't have to chase you down to talk to me, or I shouldn't have to text you every fucking time I turn around. If I text you last, like I hate feeling like I'm chasing somebody. So
Cooked.
All right, so the fact that you had a roster, it's over with. Like, don't nobody want that. Like, you got community pudding. Like, ain't nobody trying to do all that. That's too much. And then you're talking about wanting to be chased. Listen, it's 2025. We done with that. For the people, for the men who know they worth, they not going for that. Like, it's over with. Like, y'all should have already. You could pack that up. It's done for that. That's crazy.
Sisters, I was having a conversation with a girlfriend the other day, and she was wondering where all the good men are. And once again, I can't preach this enough. They aren't going to come and seek you out until you have done the work. Yes. A quality, healed, masculine man is going to search for a quality, healed, feminine woman. Yeah, it's the truth. So until you have done the work, he's not going to find you. Stop wasting your time.
Shut up, bitch!
While this lady seems pleasant and she seems pretty cool, she kind of looks like plastic, but that's a different story. I think that she doesn't realize that most men are just done. Like, we're done with the whole chasing and trying to find, like, we're good if women are not gonna, do what we need them to do as far as being wives. We're hands off.
It's official. There are no more actual real good men in the city of Toronto. I'm actually thinking in the entire world, because I just got bamboozled by a Christian man. So I've dated people, from the streets, worldly men, whatever men. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to try dating and talking to Christian men, because I was raised Christian. I'm Christian. It is what it is. Y'all, I just got played by a Christian man. At this point, I might as well start dating a damn dog. They're looking more loyal.
Got him. We can got him.
So, one, just because you're dating a Christian man doesn't really mean much. Second, that baby in the back is not helping you. Third, I'm pretty sure that dude who was dealing with you kind of sensed, like, attributes from your past and probably wasn't feeling it, man. That's just to be honest with you. Like, unfortunately, if you hear what she said that she dated men who was in the streets. I mean, you really can't come back from that. Like, you have probably some mentalities or behaviors like them.
Women will complain about where all the good men have went, yet they're the same ones always choosing the same men that are out there to use them. When you're asking where have all these good men went, instead you should be asking yourself, why am I not going for these good men? Why am I looking in places where there are only bad guys at? Is it because I'm so comfortable being with these manipulative guys that I don't want to give these nice guys a chance because I may find it unattractive how they're willing to do a lot of things to make me happy, and instead I would want a guy that is more selfish and all about himself, because to me it looks like a strong and masculine figure. Follow me.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Why?
So there's a few things I want to point out about this lady. First of all, she says what she says with no conviction. She doesn't even look like she believes what she's saying. Fellas, if you hear people talk about chameleons, this is what they're talking about. she looks like she's reading from a script. I don't believe nothing that she's saying. I'm gonna be honest with you. And you can say it's nihilistic or whatever, but there's no way. I don't believe that she cares about men. I think that she's doing a trend to hopefully get a following of men who are naive enough to follow her because she's saying the right things.
I figured it out. I know where all of the men who are seeking emotional connection and mental connection and spiritual connection are. Are you ready to hear where they are? They're at home. They're at the gym. They're at work. They're busy healing themselves, and they don't have any more time to be seeking out different people at bars or clubs or out in the streets, because that's not where they are. All right? If you are looking for one, find them at your local grocery store. Find them at your local gym. All right? This is where they are because they are focused. They are tired of having women take advantage of them. They are tired of getting manipulated. And apparently, they have all just dealt with a lot of narcissist people, and they're just sick of it. So they're not even willing to put themselves out there anymore because they're so hurt and they cannot get past certain traumas that they've dealt with. Now, I understand this, all right? And I think that's fair, but I think it's actually a really big problem that everyone's hiding, okay? Because if someone is wanting to connect, and if you want this stability or of emotional connection or mental connection, it's important to put yourself out there. And if you're constantly living in your past experiences, you're taking away so much from your present moment. So I truly understand we are all hurting. We are all still healing. I understand that it's scary to put yourself back out there, but if you're not doing so, you're just gonna stay where you are, and nothing that is meant for you is going to get to you because you are putting up this wall, staying your ass at home or hiding wherever you guys are, and you're not willing to receive what's meant for you. And I understand women do put these kind of men also in a friends list, in a friends category. And why do you think that is? Because those kind of women also are just not ready for that kind of relationship. So it's not necessarily a bad thing. That's just a sign that that person who you wanted, and I'm speaking to the men right here, the person who you were interested in placed you in that friend category was simply just not for you. You will find your person, but the moment you do get placed into that friend category, keep it pushing, keep on trying. Don't necessarily give up just because that one woman who you wanted did not give in to what you had to offer, because you are enough. You just were not enough for her. And maybe her level is actually down here, and your level, speaking to the men again, is up here. So maybe she just couldn't come up here with you. And that's the thing. Sometimes a man can perceive that as like, he's down here and she's up here, when in all truth, it could be vice versa. All right. So if it's just not working out, it's just because you guys are just not on the same wavelength. But you are taking away a lot from your present moment because you're not allowing yourself to experience new moments because you're so focused on your past traumas, and it's so unfair. Like, I need y'all to be present, okay? Just be present and allow yourself to receive, allow yourself to meet, put yourself out there. It doesn't necessarily have to be out at the club or at the bars, because that's just not a vibe. But if you see someone, or if you feel like there's a possible connection with someone, like, make effort, okay? Because these women also do exist, and they're not gonna be out here knocking on doors, although it's tempting. Because you know, some actually do want a connection, but ain't nobody got time for that. All right, so put in some effort, let go of what no longer serves you, be in the present moment. All right, let it go and allow yourself to receive what's meant for you. So on that note, I hope that you were able to take something from this, and if you have any thoughts, leave them in the comments. Peace.
So this lady here, I give her props because majority of what she's saying, she's absolutely right. We just on our lonesome doing our own thing. What I will comment about this situation is that she believes that if you are going out and you're talking to a woman and putting effort forward, that you should just keep putting effort. And that's where I have a problem with this whole thing, this whole ideology of this new world that we live in. I'm not gonna keep doing that. Like it's too much. So whenever people get themselves figured out and squared away, and they're serious about what they're doing, maybe we can have that conversation. But as long as there's deceit behind every door, as long as there's foodie dates, as long as there's, you know, rosters and all of that crap, I'm out. But if you guys like what you heard, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.